What's going on, everybody? Another Friday. Hey, Reverend, how's it going? I was just watching your review. Man, whatever that tank is called that starts with a T, the Theronius or the Thea with it's like a two-man team that made that tank. And man, that thing looks complicated. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let that stay with Reverend. Not to mention you have to like be on their webpage to find the link to even be able to go buy one. Theatro. Thank you, Reverend. That's it. His video work is awesome. Reverend, I got to give it to you on the video work. It's awesome. I do recommend that you get a Dyson fan. Aries has a Dyson. There's two Dysons behind me because your room was cloudy as a mofo.
Okay, they're saying that you're louder, or that I'm louder than you. That's a change.
I'm not as loud. My audio level is low. I can bring it up a little bit. I don't want to blow Aries. I'm going to bring me up some more. How about that? Is that better?
I mean, if nothing else, I can always bring me down.
I'm not even in the yellow now. Let me get up a little bit more. Let me see if it's getting better now. I'm sorry my audio was low. I just don't want to get it so loud that it's blowing. Oh, Aries don't have his headphones on really, but yeah. I got the RBA section I got a couple of RBA sections for the Vinci, and I'm telling you, it looks so small. I don't think anybody with big hands, which I have big hands, is going to be able to build on this thing easily. Luckily, it comes with a couple coils, so I'm going to try to coil it with it. The coils that it comes with are 2.5 inner diameter, I think. So I'm going to try to build that. Still vaping and loving the SX Auto. Still loving that thing. Yeah, buddy. I mean, the battery life on this is just amazing to me. I can't understand.
It's so weird. I'd still blow through a battery on that.
You what now?
I bet I would still blow through the battery on that.
Well, you probably would, but for just an average vapor, I mean, this is like an all-day carry type device that is just it's the all-in-one little good-to-go guy right here. I switched juices. So now I have Heisenberg. I know Jazzy knows what color that juice is. So I got Heisenberg in here. It switched over beautifully. I haven't had any problems out of it. The RBA section has more airflow than the stock coils do. So if you like a little more air to your draw, and I mean, you're not going to get a lot out of a little 14 millimeter anyway, but if you want a little more airier draw than the RSA is what they call it, rebuildable squonking atomizer.
When in doubt, drill it out.
Yeah, you could drill it. Well, you'd have to drill through the Ultim and through the stainless steel also inside there, so that'd be a lot of drilling. I mean, I guess you could.
That too. Hey, Three Dog. Okay, so Three Dog's saying that I would need two of them.
Aries would need two? Probably. There you go. You can double vape it. That works.
Hell, I double vape what I vape now.
Okay, Pat. Hey, whatever you want to do, bud, that's fine. Pat had some mod issues. He was going to send it over to the U.S. Saw a bunch of lipo pack problems he's having, but okay, that's fine. Buy another mod, man. Go for it. I've been loving 12 milligrams. See, now, that's what I don't want to do because I'm scared if I start using 12 milligram Nick in the SX Auto, then when I switch back to my normal mod and I'm only vaping 6, it's not going to be enough. Aries needs a trilogy. He does need a trilogy.
Right now, Aries can't afford to buy anything.
Well, I understand. Hey, dude,
I'm $11 in my account until Wednesday.
I'm negative 70, so go for
Ouch.
it. You know, I'm in the same boat you are. So. I keep having these stupid charges come out of my account. I've tried to cancel every automatic because I had a lot of stuff that was automatic. I tried to cancel them all, and I forgot about one. I didn't forget about it. I forgot to switch it to my other credit card, and boom, they hit it and bounced my account again. So there's two $35 charges on there.
Yeah, Munchie, I feel your pain. I do.
Hey, Dumb Long.
But come Wednesday, this will be my first income after the move, so I don't have any more deposits to put down. I don't have any more transfer fees, any more
Yeah,
driver's license
that's
fees
when
or
it's
any
like
of that.
you're good to go after that.
So
Yeah.
I should be smooth from here forward, hopefully.
So here's a little box that the RBA section comes for the Vinci. If you do not know what mod I'm talking about the Voopoo Vinci. This guy right here. There's the screen. Looks very similar to the Smoke RPM. So then the coil, as far as the pod goes, your airflow changes by flipping this around. Boom, just like that. That's how you change your airflow. And it's all in one, so you can pull the coil out of the bottom, which is this guy right here. I just took this coil out of there. And actually really great vape out of it, but I've been wanting to try the RBA section. I did see, which blew my mind today, I saw Coilmaster put out a video of a toolkit to be able to rebuild the stock coils for the Aegis Boost.
Really?
It's funny to watch, and because you know how they press fit all these stock coils and stuff. So it actually has a tool that you put something in the center here, and then on the bottom it has like an eye hook. After you pull the bottom out, and you screw the eye hook in until it pops it out.
Gotcha.
And I was like, what? It was like, man, I can't believe, because I could see if people want to rebuild, and I mean, they took mesh and fold. They did a really good job on the coil. I don't think I could have done that good, but the guy does it, makes it look like it's really easy, and I'm sure it's not.
But how many takes did it take to get that?
Exactly, I have no idea, but they already have an RBA section for the RPM, the boost.
Well, I guess it's they are for the ones that don't feel like buying the RBA section.
I don't know. I think it would be easier to buy the RBA section for the boost than try to mess with that. That looks hard. I need to turn on my fan. I'm sitting here telling Reverend that he needs a Dyson fan, and this is not on because let's see. There we go. Turn. There we go. Couldn't get the remote. I got too much stuff in front of it. It gets really cloudy in like if you're in a little single area room and you're just vaping, just, and then you can't see, just like a cloud. Which, I mean, if that's the effect you want, if you want your room to look cloudy while you do a review, hey, go for it. I'm all for that.
I have tried to cloud this place out. I haven't been able to do it yet.
Just give it time. Once the VG makes a seal in the room,
right,
then you'll be in a bubble, and then it'll just all of a sudden start building up in there.
Well, but I mean, I've got two massive windows right here that if it does get too bad, I just pop those open and.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to the buildy cam here, and there we go. That should build a buildy cam. Here's the RBA section. I'm gonna show y'all what comes in this box. Comes with 3 little baggies. One, that's the actual RBA section. Screwdriver and some replacement O-rings. And then this last bag, has cotton and coils. And the coils are right there. I mean, which they're N80, 28 gauge, 2.5 inner diameter, and they're 1.15 ohms, and it recommends 10 to 15 watts, which we shall see. Now, the interesting thing about this RBA section, I'm going to try to stay on camera the best I can. And it has 2 removable parts, which they did a smart thing by doing. All right, so the top part, you got to have, so you unscrew this, and here's your build deck, which the camera may not even focus on this. That's how small.
Wait, what's the resistance on that coil?
1.15.
Okay, that thing's got 8 wraps, not 7.
Okay, well, I didn't take it out of the package. Maybe it's got 8. Okay, there we go. So here's the little bitty build deck, which, I mean, if you compare that to a fingernail, there you go. That is small. SMall. So not only does that come apart, but you can also take the bottom apart. And then guess what? Well, let me show you what it looks like. Start off with. Normally it looks like this. Okay, which is similar to what the normal one looks like. The normal one's like this though, with a big round circle. So on this one, you can take this loose, and then you have a 510 connector, so that you can actually build on it and actually test it. You know, test the ohms and everything before you actually. Look how small that is. That is ridiculous. This is so small. So I don't want to lose these pieces. Let me try and keep them over here out of the way. And I'll try to get, let me try and get closer for you guys, because this is going to look really sketchy. What cord is that? Oh, okay. There went my...
Mod down.
Mod down, mod down. Try and get it on camera a little bit. It's not in focus.
Shocky.
There it goes. Stay. Now it's bouncing, but I got it in shot now. Let me find my correct
TMI,
screwdriver.
TMI.
That is not the right screwdrivers. Who keeps taking my screwdrivers, man? There we go. Teeny tiny Phillips, which is what I think I mean, that Phillips is very small, which I think you're going to need for something like this. Very, very small. Or you can use the one that they provide to you, I guess. But who likes using those little screwdrivers, you know? All right. So now I'm going to try to use one of the coils that it comes with, and probably some of their cotton too, just because I don't want to rip a pad up when this is already just, well, maybe not. Ooh, that cotton, never mind. That cotton feels, it don't feel right, if you know what I mean. It feels rough. I don't like that.
Thinks it's been processed.
Yeah, I don't like that. It feels hard to the touch, like it's starchy. So here we go. Here's the little coil, which should be easy. It should be bam, bam. Well, actually, bam, bam, just like that and done. But we're going to find out. I'm going to put my goggles on because I won't be able to see a daggum thing on this. I know that. Okay. So, am I covering the light? Yes, I am. Figures. Let me see if I can unscrew these at least. Okay. I got those up. I'm probably going to rearrange my desk so that my build cam is actually closer to me, because I'm going to end up hitting a key on my keyboard because I have to reach across my keyboard to do this, which really sucks. That one's not up high enough. Man, talk about... So the coil's too big to fit.
Let me get this straight. They include a coil, and the coil doesn't fit.
It's fit. Oh, there we go. I finally got it in there. Holy moly, dude. Let me try and center it. There's not a lot of room for a mistake on this. I mean, not much at all. I'm going to have to probably back that one up. I know I'm bumping the camera. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to have to maybe flip this over because the coil's too high. Unless I'm just going to push it down. Whoa. That works. There we go. Perfect. I'll make sure this is tight now. You would think, you know, that 2.5 wouldn't be that small, but I'm so used to making 3mm coils now, it ain't even funny. I'm used to cutting it right there. Everything about it, I do that way. I'm watching the wrong screen, that's why I can't tell what's going on right now. That's cut. That's cut. Now let me bring up the right screen where I can see what the heck. Kevin, you're right. I do need a magnifying glass for my magnifying glass because that is very tiny. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me try and get this back in the light for you guys. Maybe that'll... There we go. I'm just above the airflow. I've got it pretty much centered in there. But it has a nice, decent sized place for the wicking on the side here. So I'm going to just bring this down and dam off the top probably, and that's it. But not with this cotton. I'm going to get some other cotton. Oh, look at there. I got a piece right here. I'm going to cut it smaller because that is too much for a 2.5. About that thick. After I pull off the edges, I should be able to get that to fit through there. I'm hoping I can get it through there. This is gonna be too much, man. This is so small. And it's only 0.5 millimeter difference. No, don't pull it. I may have to cut this even smaller. You know what? I'm just gonna thread this down even smaller. I'm not gonna try and break the coil. There we go.
Where are we going?
Alright, now if this is going to lay down here, I need about that much, maybe a little less. I'd rather overdo it than underdo it. Let's see where that's going to lay down at. That one's laying pretty good. That one's too far, okay. Just by a little bit though. Maybe a hair more.
I'm crazy.
I'm freezing. What the hell?
Crazy.
Oh. Alright, so I have I'm surprised that one side looks so huge because when I laid this down, it was laying right in the center here. Let me try this a little better. Try and like pack it before I even put the cap on here because I know that cap, when you go to screw it down, is going to be really picky. What juice do we want to try? Well, not that. I guess we're going to try. I picked up some gator blood before I left Georgia from Bulldog, and I'm going to try it. This will probably make me cough profusely, but that's worth a shot. I did not pre-fire this coil. What the hell? I mean, I'm just taking this out.
I mean, the coil's space. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but you know, I'd rather pre-fire it. Look at this. This is gonna be hilarious.
Okay, they're leaving Louisville now, so.
Woo,
I got
man!
another
Now we're firing. I gotta
45-ish.
unlock it because we're definitely not gonna. I unlocked you. How can I unlock? There we go. Let's go down to 11 watts. That coil. Whoa! See that? That did not look good. Maybe it's from when I just.
That's a short.
Yep. Oh, I see.
But
what's
that may
going
have
on.
happened when you were pulling
Yeah, when I
cotton
just
out.
pulled on the cotton. This is so freaking small, dude. There we go. Alright, let's try more cotton. I have another piece sitting here that's probably the right diameter. If I didn't let it cool off enough.
No perk died.
Yep. Rush.
Yeah.
Let's It's a little too long on that side, and I mean barely, and that one is too. So I just need to go back. I mean, you got to
Hey,
cut
Ashley.
this cotton really short. Especially because you're going to be putting a cap on top of this. So it's going to push it down when you put the cap on there, but you really want it down to start off with. Hopefully this isn't going to short out. I'll check it on the mod first. Let's just get some juice on there first and get it tucked in where it needs to go.
Losing Neil is one thing. If we lose Eddie,
Yeah, that would suck. Okay, this
don't get
side
me
is
wrong.
perfect. The other side's got a little too much cotton. Yeah, that's a little too much. All right, let me get some more of that off. I can tell where it's too big. It's right there. See if that fixed it. Much better.
Yep, Italian, they always come in threes.
All right, where's the top to this thing? This is going to be difficult.
Ashley, Neil Peart from Rush died.
Okay, so after I pushed this down, the cotton came all the way down on each side. I'm hoping that that's a good thing for this, but we will find out. Now I got to put this ring. This ring will only go on one way because you have a bell on the bottom, and this side's open with threading. There you go, just like this. Boom. Now we got to take our pod, wherever I set that. It's on top of the mod there. There we go. This one's empty. So, it's all on one pod. Simple. Push it in, you're done.
Jazz said he heard an amazing duet with Ozzy and Elton John earlier. That I'd like to hear.
Look, it automatically came up recommended 10 watts, and it's showing 1.20 for the ohms. But I have to put juice in here, so let's slow my roll just a second here. I got to get some juice in this rubber. I wish they made these rubber pieces easier to pop open. I mean, come on, dude.
Never assume, John Q.
John Q got on camera last night.
Oh?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I was like, what? Everybody was like, what?
With Slash on guitar and Chad Smith on drums. Holy crap.
Okay, that's about full right there. Go ahead and close that off and dry it off. Make sure it's clean. Let's see, I'm going to put the airflow towards the front. I mean, the fill port towards the front, which is the bigger airflow. Let's go back to the main camera, and then we'll figure out which one's the wattage setting that we need to do. And how is it going to vape? Has it got more airflow? That's weird. I've noticed one thing right off the bat. Now, I don't know if hers is set that way. Wait a minute. No, it's set that way. Her automatic is not working. Now, I don't know if hers was messed up already. Oh, see, there's stuff down in here. Hey, AR Church. If you get stuff down in that little port for the automatic withdrawal, it's not going to... Okay, I'll just push the button. Screw it.
See, I'm not a fan of auto draws.
Check atomizer. That's what I'm getting. That's kind of weird.
Check atomizer.
Yeah, because it shows the ohms and stuff when you put it on here. Now it don't. It was showing the ohms.
You sucked too hard.
I did something, didn't I? Now it shows the ohms again, 1.20. Let's try firing it.
They're saying the bot's not turned on.
There we go. Okay, I'll turn the bot on in just a second. This is a more restricted draw. Now, it could be because of how much cotton I put in here. I did kind of pack it down, but I didn't want any leaking. I mean, even the stock coils on this let a little bit seem to come down into the pod area, and I don't want that to happen with this. So I kind of overdid it just to make sure. All right, the bot should be there within 3 seconds or so. There you go. So now I can play with the bot. But I think I need to bump the wattage up. What did this recommend? 10 to 15 watts, huh?
I think that's how it was.
Let's go to 13, right in the middle there. Saint, he said he was going to try to be on. He would be late, though. So speed may be on tonight. This actually is not bad.
Speed's going to be coming on about the time that that I'm going to be heading off.
Aries may have to leave, guys. So
No,
maybe
no
by myself.
I will be leaving. They're on their way back from.
Yeah, her auto draw is not working. Now let me try it on mine just to see if it's because of the RBA section, because I know my auto draw works. Oh, I better turn the I was gonna say I better turn the watts down, but it automatically did it. It went to 10 watts. So there we go, 1.2 ohms. It's working, but really crap. Why'd it go back to 10 watts? Stop doing that. It's not hitting as hard on this mod as hers. That is very strange. They're both set to the same watts, 13 watts.
Are they reading the same resistance on both?
Yes. I believe they said that when you hit the button, it's a little stronger power. Let me try the button. No question, that's better. The auto draw feature works, but to be honest, once it starts getting clogged up with any e-juice or anything, you're going to start having issues. That's just all it is to it. So we're just going to hit the button and see if this gets even better the more this cotton breaks in. And is it going to... No, I didn't steal any coins away, John Q. Jeez. I gave away a lot of them. Or scuba bucks, however you want to call it. Did I break it? No, I didn't break it. It may work fine with the stock coil. You know, the way they have that little middle piece and then the two outside is supposed to hit the ground and the center is the positive. It's obviously smaller on the rebuildable area, but it shouldn't be an issue as long as it's cleaned off really good. Shouldn't be an issue. Man, it keeps going back to 10. This thing, you can tell it not to automatically read the resistance, and then it'll stay on whatever wattage you set it at. Yeah, it don't work with her auto draw. I don't know what's going on. It's honestly not bad with the button, though. For Gator Blood. Now, this ain't, you know, my favorite juice or anything, but it's not bad. Now, I do want to do what Aries is saying. Aries is recommending putting like a fused Clapton in there. But you would have to really make the smallest fused Clapton ever. I've never even tried to make a micro fused Clapton, but that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I would go with like 30 gauge for your cores, probably 38 or 40 gauge for the
wow, now I look like a white ghost. 30 or Thank you. 30 or 30.
30 for the course
Not right
and 38 or 40 for the wrap wire.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're really feeling like driving your patience to the limits, or like 56 gauge for the wrap wire.
Oh, no.
Still have some.
56 gauge is like a human hair, man.
It's actually smaller than a human hair.
Oh, there you go. And it would snap.
It will snag on your fingerprint if you're not careful.
Night. Sometimes I have 0.5 micro alien. Yeah, now Jazzy, the SX Auto, the build deck on it, no problem. I can build. It's the build deck on that one is bigger than this one, no question. How's the cold? Even aliens, it is better. I still have a cough, but it's only triggered by vaping, or sometimes I'll just cough for no reason, but it's very rare that it's just like coughing all day or anything, because that sickness, man, it just needs to go on. I want all the coughing to be gone, and then I can vape big old clouds again. But right now, it's when I try to, it makes me cough. There's just no question. And where did I put my my trilogy now? Oh no, Aries. I took that off. So, oh wait, is that it? That's it. Whew, I was about to get worried. And vaping the trilogy at 10 watts is not a good thing. It would be like, what you talking about, man? I did see that Smoke came out with a G Priv 3 now that has a nice big readout on it. I do like it, and I like that the touchscreen works really good, but this readout, you can't beat how big that readout is. Oh, you have, Cassie? Well, you know, lock. There we go. Now it'll stay at that wattage. I said coins, bitch. Well, you can only check your coins every 10 minutes, John Q. The Autel Evo 2. Can't wait for that to go on pre-order. I want the FLIR for it. I have not seen that with. There it goes. I just can't vape like I want to, which really sucks. The what?
Instead of mod down, we got scuba down.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be able to vape normally, man, and it's just not happening yet. I can vape the SX Auto all day and not cough. Any kind of really big lung inflation of vapor, I'm coughing. It's just going to happen. So it will take time. Dom Long, I'm into like almost 3 months. So yeah, yeah.
Jazzy, I've heard that before.
Cough says it loves the RBA. I was vaping. No, Kevin, that was the intake I was vaping. The RBA on this, I don't think, even with Gator Blood, which is actually a really strong like raspberry something juice, and it should be making me cough.
Okay, so
the jaw's actually kind of tight. Let me turn it around and see what they're really trying to do.
JJ, everything's smooth on my side, so it may be something on your side. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't see any problems. You can see why I'm a QP fanboy. Yeah, if you have a 1-to-1 clone King Cobra, you know, I understand. I did not steal a mill, John Q. Do I need to give you more coins? Jesus. I have 2 Aegis X and 2 Trilogy. It's my birthday. Well, even aliens, happy birthday, and that gum. Two Trilogies and 2 Aegis X. You got some great equipment there, man. You should be set. You know, it's like you find something good that you like and you can vape, and everybody's happy. And then, unfortunately, for people like me, and I don't know so much Aries, but I know me, I see a new shiny and I want to get it. Now, I can't right now, and it hurts, but
I haven't been able to keep up with the new shinies.
yeah, I've tried not to, but
and my bank account just looks at me and laughs right now.
You're very happy? Well, even aliens, that sounds awesome. I love my trilogy, man. I vape it sparingly right now, though. I really wish I could take a big old rip on it, but every time I do that, every single time I cough, no matter what juice is in there. So, because I could put the same juice that's in that and in this, and the SX Auto won't, because it's a really slow, subtle draw on the SX Auto, and I won't cough. But that big, giant cloud that Aries is blowing, yeah, that ain't happening for I don't know how much longer. Hopefully, that won't. You have shiny-itis, King Cobra? Hey, there's not, there's a lot of folks that have shiny-itis, and I can't blame you because I'm in the same boat. Same boat. I have shiny-itis out in the garage. I could literally open a vape store after I, ultrasonic everything. I have enough vape gear to set up a lot of people.
I lost a box at some point during the move because I can't find any of my Q classes. I haven't found my T classes. I don't know where they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, there's Q classes here, but this is, my favorite one is this one, the Q Mini, which...
See, and that's the one that I had. I had that one, man. And I had the black one. And I had a black Q, a black standard Q, and a black regular Q. A black standard Q and a red standard Q.
Oh, the batteries are finally dead in this. Wow,
those are missing. My T classes are missing. I don't know what happened.
Jazzy, that's an idea too. I may end up doing that sooner or later. I may have just a big old auction. Scuba's selling all this gear, and then I'll just take that money to buy new stuff. And y'all be like, oh, hell, he's selling stuff that you can't buy anymore. And there you go. With that, I'm flying over and stealing it. I keep teasing you. I'm not trying to tease you, Saint.
Oh, Sloan, I'm pissed.
Well, the Q Mini, they have a website that I posted, and then another website that one of y'all posted in the group where you can get it, and they ship overseas. So there's still a few Q Minis out there to be had in both colors. Now, Jazzy has a limited, he may still have it. He has a titanium frame Q Mini. I don't know. But Jazzy said he was giving up vaping, so maybe we can talk him out of it pretty soon. Wait. Well, Aries, if you sold a few sets of Alien Clapton to Scuba, I could spend $100 right this minute. Send to Scuba. He sent it to you. Send me the coils. I pay for the postage.
Wait, what?
Oh, you need some Alien Claptons?
Oh, I'm not building anymore.
Yeah, Pat. Aries hasn't built. I mean, except for himself in a while. That's all he's doing now, and
I don't have a build station anymore.
Yeah, you don't even have a build station anymore.
Cobra, I moved from Arkansas to Kentucky.
Oh, not in the group, though. Oh, you're not in the group, Saint? Well, why are you not in the group? I do believe my bot posts a link to the group all the time. Not the donation link, the Facebook group. It posts it over and over again, and if not, I can get you the link. Join the group. The link's in there for the SX Mini. Or the Q Mini, I do believe.
Cassie, let me think on that a little bit.
Oh my goodness!
When
Speed calls in, it's gonna. Well, it won't mess everything up. I can fix it, and then I know you're gonna be going pretty soon. James Mucklin, yeah, there you go. even if I wanted to start building coils like that, I couldn't. There's no freaking way. I can barely see what I'm building now.
I probably got another 20, 30 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Hey, Creed,
So,
what's up?
what else interesting has happened this week? I don't even know. I've been mainly trying to get over this freaking cold like you would not believe. I'm like, come on, you can make it through one day without coughing, which has not happened yet. The first day I get through without coughing. Now, the one good thing that has happened, the rib pain went away, but it came back a couple days ago, like really strong. I mean, hurting bad that I had to take a bunch of ibuprofen to make it go away, but now it's gone again. So I don't know if I'm coughing in my sleep or what it is, but something when I wake up in the morning or right when I lay down, my ribs were killing me, dude. And they're like, oh, well, you're pulling all these muscles. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't stay sick forever. I mean, come on.
No, I went through that. I know how that feels. It hurts. It sucks bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't hardly get up because when you go to get up, man, it pulls all those muscles. Woo, man, that'll wake you up quick. What's up, Hobag?
Most humbling thing I ever had was an abdominal surgery. You don't realize how much you use your abdomen to do the most basic of things. Oh my God.
Yeah, the only surgery I've had is a hernia surgery, and I was like 5 years old. So
yeah,
they said when I got out of the surgery, which this is a long time ago, they had bunk beds in the hospital, and I was jumping off the top bunk. So there you go.
After hernia surgery?
Yes, after hernia surgery.
Damn, dude.
And I was like, I remember I got a really cool toy. And I remember what it was. You remember, well, they still make them to this day, but this one had little penguins. And it would go down the slide, and then it would go up steps, and then go around the slide, and then go back around and go up the steps. And that was back in like the early 70s because I was only 5. So it's 9, 70, so 1, so 2, so like 1973. Big old D-sized batteries in that son of a gun. You remember that penguin toy? I had one of those, Squirt, when I was 5 years old.
Reminds you of J. Jonah Jameson? Really? Okay.
Wow. You remember that toy too? See, man, some of us have some age behind us.
Yeah, I don't think Jameson rocked a ponytail though.
You know, it's funny when you're like hanging around some other people and they're a lot younger than you, and then you say something like, yeah, I used to have that 8-track, and they go, what in the hell is an 8-track? And you're like, oh, damn. Okay. Let me explain. Or even a cassette for that matter. Jeez. You're old enough to know what a cassette is. Try the girls. They have no clue what a cassette
And
is.
so you're damn right I'm old enough to know what a cassette is. I know what an 8-track is.
Thanks, Moose. Damn, you're old, Scuba. I'm going to, unless Munchkin does it, let the new member that just asked to join the group join, please. Thank you. That link will be in there for the SX Mini. Hopefully they still have some. I haven't checked it in the last few days, so if they still got some, I think they ship overseas, so you'll be all right.
Where's home dude?
Is what?
Where's Aries?
Where's Aries? He's right there.
Where's the other dude?
Oh, the other dude? He's still at work somewhere.
I thought the other guy was Aries. Who's the other guy?
The other guy is Speed.
Oh.
Yeah. That's Aries, and the other one's Speed. And Aries used to be, when he cast, he had a hat on, so you couldn't tell he had any hair, but he does have hair. Oh, he's got a picture.
My hat.
Oh, you got the hat? That does not, come on, Aries.
Hold on.
There you go, wait. He's got to put it on the right way. That's usually what he would look like. So everybody thought he was like, you don't got any hair, man. That's the Aries everybody knows. He's going for the new look. He's doing the metrosexual thing.
Yeah, that's got to be it. It's called being too lazy and too hot, and this gives me air conditioning.
You was in surgery, 6 hours to remove a gallbladder. Ooh. You know, I thought I was going to have surgery for, the worst pain I've ever had.
Yeah, pretty much, Creed.
Was definitely not the broken nose. Worst pain I ever had was the first time I got kidney stones. Holy crap! I wouldn't wish that pain.
Suck.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That I was literally curled up in a ball on the floor. It was hurting so bad, and I was taking hydrocodones like M&Ms. It wasn't doing nothing. Yeah,
Creed more like 70. I put 10 back on during the whole transition over here, but I'm getting back to the gym, so that'll come pouring back off soon enough.
How's my nose doing? Dom Long, actually, it's a lot better. It's still, the septum part is still numb, but all the outside has feeling now. All the outside of my nose has feeling. It's just the center, which Aries says may never come back. I hope it does.
It's just for you, JQ.
I think it will. Aries transition. What the hell?
Yeah, I transitioned into a fat boy into a skinny fit guy.
Oh, you got the Dyson behind you. Look at you. Heck yeah. He's like, that Dyson's coming with me. Can't blame you there.
No, I've got to have my Dyson.
Well, I took and I rebuilt
That's a two-legged man. There you go.
I rebuilt the trilogy. Let me see if it's leaking. I get the slightest bit of condensation on the I get a little bit of condensation on here, but there's no leak like, oh my God, it's going to destroy my mod. And honestly, this don't even happen until like 2 or 3 days after you build it. The cotton starts breaking down a little bit. That could be just because I didn't wipe it off good before I put it on there, but we'll see.
Dave, I live in Kentucky now.
Yep. Aries is a Kentucky boy. Well, he's not a Kentucky boy, but he's in Kentucky now.
Yeah, I live in Kentucky.
There you go. Love the flavor off the trilogy, man. I love the flavor off this thing. I'm sure that Theatro or whatever that Reverend got is really nice too, but that thing looks like there's so many different contraptions. The way that thing, I mean, he said it was easy to build on, but I was watching it and him having to put that ultimate piece in there and then re-wicked it, I think 10 to 12 times before he got it right. That tells you it's not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't take 10 to 12 tries.
Reed, I've got friends here that are helping me out.
Do I have the Evdillo mod? I don't, J. Jerry. I've been thinking, that's the one I do want to get. If I get a dual 21700, I want that mod. But I was thinking, I think I already have a mod that does dual 21700s because every time I put 18650s in there, they're too small. Right here, does this not take dual 21700? Because I put 18650s in there and they just rattled around. I was like, okay, let me try some 21700s and see what happens. Because everybody's all, oh, we need, well, it don't fit. They don't fit. Nope. This may be a 2700, not a 21700. That's what it is.
I have any 2700s.
Dadgummit. I got some 2700s too. Let's see. There's the Gleacy's. Those are 21s.
Oh, and if any of you guys are close to Louisville, Kentucky, there is a social media meetup taking place tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Gillespie. I will be there.
2700s. Let's try that. Ah, that would be the kicker. Yep, takes 2700s. So yeah, I guess the only dual 21700 mod. I don't have one.
Moose, it starts at 6 p.m. I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but it starts at 6.
Thanks, JR. Yeah, it's been so long since I used it, I couldn't even remember what batteries it took. I knew it wasn't 18650 though because they were flopping around in it. Because I was like, I'm gonna use that just because it's bright green. I was like, I'm gonna use this real quick, and I was like, holy crap!
Disclaimer: this is not a vape meetup.
A vape meetup? Oh, it's not a vape meetup.
It's
No,
not a vape meetup.
no.
This
Aries
is a
is going.
TikTok meetup.
Aries is having some kind of meetup. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, no, it's a TikTok meetup. There's a guy that's coming in. He's just started a nonprofit called Just Giving, and it's to help put smiles on faces. Everything from people that have lost their homes, kids with cleft palate, that can't afford the surgery, and they raise money and they get these kids the surgeries and stuff that they need.
So, my question is, during this meetup, are y'all gonna have like y'all gonna do videos during
Oh,
this?
most likely, yeah.
I would think so. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Now my face
When
is
you've
not.
got that many of the larger members of the community in one place, yeah, there's going to be videos.
That ought to be cool. All right, let me try to vape this thing some more. I really think that this needs maybe the coil a little higher off the airflow so it can breathe better, and maybe a little less cotton, and then because this is tighter than the stock coil right now, and it's got a tighter draw, and it shouldn't be.
Too much cotton.
But it's not giving me a dry hit, so it's wicking. It's just too much cotton. It's blocking off. That's why I only wanted to put it like a little bit down. But hey, I just got the thing, and I waited till today to build it. That was a first build.
William, it's at the Gillespie.
It's vaping good. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that vape store that was in Georgia completely shut down, so that was sad. I don't know how many other businesses are going to suffer. It's
a lot.
God, man. Yeah, a lot.
A lot?
Yeah. Sad to see.
I popped into the local vape shop here a couple days back, sometime last week, and asked them how T21, federal T21 was impacting them. And they said that it did slow them down just a little bit, but they said maybe 10% of their clientele was below 21, between 18 and 20.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would cut business that much. Because most of the people that go into the vape shops are people that are trying to quit smoking, and when they're younger, they're too much into smoking to switch over to vaping. So usually by age 21, when you go, damn, I need to quit smoking. So you're already of age.
It kind of threw me because I'm looking around the shop and I'm like, noticing the style of gear that they've got. I mean, they're still selling like pro tanks, OG pro tanks. They're still selling CE4, CE5s. I was like, wow. I'm like, do you guys actually have a demand for these? They're like, yeah, we've got a couple of vapors in the area that is all they use. So we make sure that we keep them in stock. I'm like, okay, good on you.
Wow. Hello, Michelle. Well, I mean, I could see a lot of people, once they get something that they like, they just stick with that, and they have no desire to buy anything newer, bigger, better, which that's fine. I mean, if you find something that gets you off cigarettes and that's what you want to vape, and by all means, that's what you need to do. Vape that.
Yep.
Worry about that device, and if you're really worried about that device, buy another one so you have a spare. And then don't even worry about all the new stuff that's coming out unless you go, I could use a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. That's the main purpose.
Someone's dying.
Yeah, that's the other deaf person at the house. Where he's still got the cough too. His voice is still gone though. So
Okay, so it looks like they're going to be here in about 8 minutes. So
Together Best Corporation Tobacco. Wow, super tank. Yeah, that's old school. I got one of those out in the garage. Damn,
there's
that's
nothing
old.
wrong with the Super Tank. Super Tank was a kicker.
It was good. What did I use a lot back in the day? For small builds and stuff like that, I love the Orchid and the K-Fun. I vaped those for quite a while.
Okay, so I got to head on out, start getting everything together to get on the road.
All right.
So
Well,
I will
thanks for coming
see all
on.
you fine folks later. Tell Speed I said hi.
Have fun. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, look at my picture now. Isn't that special? Oops, hold on. I just clicked the button. I don't know what I clicked. There we go. Let me fix my screen. That looks bad. Really, screen? You're going to do that to me now? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Hold on. I got you. Not that screen, you stupid thing. Oh, my mouse is being... There we go. Bingo. We're done. Now, if Speed shows up, that'd be nice. I'm at a loss for words tonight. Usually I've had enough to drink. I just can run my mouth, but with nothing to build on, I may have to rebuild this. The trilogy, when I built it last week, it's been good, and I really don't need to rebuild it either. I saw that, so Scuba is your nickname because you're a professional scuba diver? No. King Cobra, that would be hobby. I'm not professional scuba diver. No. Speed's making the dollars. Yeah, Speed's definitely out making the dollars. He's been calling in while he's at work. Did I send my robot off yet? Dom Long, good question. Wow, why is he sitting there dead? Oh, he's dead. He didn't even make it back to his house. How's that possible? The cord, you know what it is? The cord came unplugged. I bet you don't even charge. Oh, no, it will too. Don't ask me why he... Amazon's already agreed to send out a new one, but... Thanks, Demon Hunter. That'll help. They're not sending out the new one until February 14th, though. Rebuild the SX Auto. I'm not getting any better flavor than the K-Fun. Really? Magazine art. I could do that. No, I didn't kill it. It's charging now. It just woke up. Oh, it'll be here Monday? Okay, well, update. You want me to rebuild the little SX Auto? I can do that. It's actually really easy to build on. If you get the RBA section. I'll just leave the build that's in here. And we'll go with it. Here's my SX Auto in the antique bronze. Still looking just as good as it did. It is a tiny thing, but it's not that hard to build on. As you can see, it's well saturated with juice. Well saturated with juice. We used stainless steel, didn't we? I think I used a coil that probably came with it before though, so you know what, before I start, let me lock this. I don't want to accidentally fire it. I'm just going to yank the whole coil out. Blammo. I probably need to wash this off too while I make another drink. So if y'all give me a second, I'm going to wash this off, make another drink, and be right back over here. Make sure that's cleaned off. And I'm going to wash these out. I'll be right back. I don't remember what size coil we put in here. I think it was a 2.5 though, was probably the limit you want to go. And knowing me, I don't have the 2.5 jig handy because I wasn't ready to build something small. I have a million coil master tools and don't even know where they are. Isn't that a shame? Let me look at my bin of goodies. I have so many tools in this thing. It's probably in the bottom of it. Is this 0.25? It is. We're just going to go with that. That way I don't have to search. Or 2.5, not 0.25, sorry. I'm going to have to redo all this now. Okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. And we need some stainless steel. I'm going to get some 28 gauge stainless steel. And kidney puncher 28 gauge stainless steel, 316. Oh, that was a robot making noise. I was getting scared there for a minute. So, here's some stainless steel. And throw this in the coil master toolie here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. Did I screw that up? I can't. See, that's why I need goggles, guys. Oh, that looks hideous. Okay, let me do that again. I just completely mangled that wire. That was so bad. I tried to speed through it like it's 26 gauge. That was not the way to go. Try that again. A little bit slower this time. piece go now? There it is. All right, I'm putting my goggles on this time where I don't screw it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wraps right there. All right, so I have it on here wrapped, okay? Now I'm going to space it, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to grab the last coil, if I can, with my big old fingers. And stretch this out, just like that. I stretched it out. Now all I'll just do is push it right back up against here. And let go, and then they're evenly spaced, just like that. We'll pull this out of here. And now I'm gotta have the open arms configuration, so that's what I got going on here. All right. I'm so blind. Okay, I just put this coil down right in front of me. That is not it. Are you kidding me right now? I'm so blind. I just set all this right in front of me. Then I dropped the coil and it just disappeared right in front of my eyes. Still, woo. Show up, coil. I just made it. It can't be this one. That's way too hard to steal. This is the other one that goes with that, what do you call it? And that's a 1 ohm. I don't want to go that high. Do I got to make another one just because I'm blind? Put my goggles on. I'm going to move this one out of the way so I stop seeing it. If there was a magnet up here, I could understand. Yeah, I've lost it. Just made a perfect coil and lost it. Are you kidding me right now? Just gonna wrap another one. We're just gonna keep doing this until I run out of wire, I guess. I'll not let go of this one. Something. It's still on the tool? No, I would hope, but it's not. That's what don't make any sense. It just flat out disappeared. Damn. Here we go again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wraps. Just doing it this way so I can stretch it out faster and stretch, push back. Okay, another coil done. Let's see if we can get this in here. dropped it. And I was in the wrong spot. I need that one a little higher so I can fit in there. There we go. Off camera, sorry. This is very small and delicate for my big old paws. Get down there. There we go. There's the coil. Spaced. A little bit bigger space on that last one there. I mean, I could squeeze and it'd come out right, but that should be good enough. Now we need some cotton, and I moved all my cotton. Here we go. Try and get this a little bit more centered. Since it's spaced, you don't have to pre-fire this. That's well spaced, so I know that I don't got to pre-fire that one. Boom. I'm trying to do this where it does not pull the coil. Just need a little bit on each side. Whoops. Falling down. You really don't want to put too much cotton on these because it literally is going to drape down anyway once you get juice in there. So you want this nice and small, which I'm trying to get it as small as I can. I mean, you literally can go right up against it because this is going to lay down in here like this. Where's my juice at? I got to put a little juice on here, and then I got to get into the menu system. Stainless steel is what I'm set to. I know y'all can't really see this. Now it's asking for the resistance. I'm going to hold the up so it can read it. This is 0.83 is what the resistance is showing at. I'm going to read it one more time. Oops, there we go. 0.8366 I think is where it was. DIY mode. And I need to go temperature up one more and then exit. There we go. Now we're back right. So now all I got to do, get a little more juice. I don't want to fire it dry right off the bat, even though it will pump automatically. I may have to cut some more of this cotton off. I'm trying to get as short as I can, but man, you can't even really get the scissors in even closer than this. Yep, that's too much. Let me see if I can get some more of this off somehow. Alright, this is the only way you can do it. You got to pull this up straight out. I may have to get some tinier scissors or something. There we go. That's all the cotton I want in there, just barely in there. Got something stuck in there. There we go. Boom. Good to go. You was overstuffing it? Yeah, you want magazine art, you want as little cotton as possible in there. It's already an auto squonker, so you don't need to put enough cotton in there where it's going to soak it up and just sit. So now we're going to see how this is going to vape. This is a higher ohm than I've ever tried on this, so this ought to be interesting. Has Jazzy mentioned anything about second Yeehee Auto Squonk he showed last year at the vape show? No, he hasn't, even. I haven't seen anything else about that. I know about that new one you're talking about. I haven't seen anything since Jazzy was at Yeehee's booth. Make sure I got this in here just right. The cotton, that is. Yeah, there we go. See, once the cotton gets wet, it's a little more malleable. It's a little easier to control. So I want this. Oops, I guess you might want to see. I want this right up in there like that on each side. Just a little bit of cotton. And you got to have it out of the way of everything. So you don't want, when you put your top cap on, you don't want it blocking any of these seals or anything where it can close. There we go. Now we're good to go. Let me pump some more juice up in here. Even though it looked wet, I want to make sure it's nice and primed up good. I already had the same juice in the bottom, so it's not like I'm changing juices out. It's the same blue juice I was just pouring on there. Right there. There you go. Pretty much magazine art. Yeah, the damn method. There you go. As little as cotton as possible, because if you got too much, it's not gonna saturate the wick the way you want. I can tell this is new cotton. I still got that new cotton taste. Pardon me. That's gonna go away in just a minute. This is supposed to be over here. It's still vaping good. Woo, that's strong. And I still got it set to stainless steel because that's what I'm using is stainless steel. So I did 8 wraps with stainless steel. Now, if you wanted a lower ohm, you could do that. You could bring it down. I'm at 25 joules magazine art. I know you can't really see because the screen, but it's 25 joules, and it says 25J at an SS, which is stainless steel, because I'm in DIY mode. The main thing you got to remember also, if you put a new coil in there, make sure that it's cold when you read the resistance. So when you go through the menus and you get all the way up to where it shows 0. Blah, 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 R, that's when you hold the up button and it reads the resistance of that coil. That's very important so that it knows how to and when to push juice up into there and how much power it should be sending it. I have not, Pat. I don't know what Cotton J Hayes even has. I don't think I've tried it before. Yeah, I use Muji all the time. It's Egyptian cotton. So what, it's got more thread count cotton or something? That's what it sounds like. It's Egyptian, so it's got more thread count. Speed was still at work, John Q, so he's probably he's going to try to make it on tonight. If he doesn't make it, Yeah, The brand new cotton taste is gone. It's vaping fine now. Actually, this coil is better than my last one. The last one I had a little bit more cotton in, but honestly, it was too much. So when you pop the cap off, it would pull the wick up, and you can see when I'm pulling. When I take it off now, it's not really pulling the wick up. That's the way you want it. And I can still open and close the airflow easy. If you have too much cotton, you won't be able to do that. It's going to try to unscrew it. Yeah. So. Does the Yeehee vape better than the other two I have? You mean the IPV and the V sticking? These two? The answer to that is yes. It's not just that it vapes better. It's a better quality made device. The pump works better on the SX Auto than it does on the other two. I think the way that they did, because the SX Auto out of all these has a lot of updates on the firmware, so they have tweaked this thing like you would not believe, so that it pumps correctly per your resistance, so that you won't get dry hits and you won't get flooding, etc., etc. So, and not to mention the top cap, like I can show you one example right here. Like on the SX Auto, right, when I close my airflow, I can turn it like this and it stops. On and it stops. It just barely moves, right? The V sticking, how you doing? It just keeps on spinning. The cap is actually very loose. It just barely sits on there. That's just the way. Now this is one of the samples, and you can see it says test sample on the bottom. So they may have corrected that part of it, but the feel of the SX Auto compared to the V sticking, there is like night and day. This is a lighter weight. This one's definitely heavier, but to me that just pours out quality. The IPV was nice. I mean, for it to come out as soon as it did, that was nice. I don't think they ever made a rebuildable section for this, so that was their own screw up there. They should have. All of them have the same battery power. They all have 1400 mAh. So if you're looking for better battery life out of any of these, I don't really see the difference as far as that goes, besides the SX Auto being just more efficient overall. It's kind of weird because when the SX Auto, when you're vaping it seems like the battery power never moves. Then you see it jump once, then it'll jump again really quick, and next thing you know, it's dead. It's like all of a sudden, bam. So you know once the battery level starts to move, especially down to the lower level, you don't have long before it's dead, but it lasts a long time before it ever moves down. I have not seen that yet, Ian. I haven't been doing a lot of vape shopping lately just because I'm broke. Well, thanks, 3Dog. No wonder I was talking smooth and slow. Do I need to talk faster? If I talk faster, is it going to seem like it's even better? I really don't know. If you put me up to 2-speed, it's going to sound really crazy. I mean, now, this is the thing. There you go. Jazzy just broke it down. Pat, my bank account is not almost zero. I am negative $75. Thank you. Even as far as the breakdown between those three go, you can tell the difference. There's no question. No question. I mean, this as a carry-around mod, I mean, if you still want your big clouds and everything, yeah, carry a big mod. But for your all-day, like, hey, I need to run outside real quick and vape or something, like you're in a meeting, and this I would have on me at all times, and you can just, this is nice and thin. It fits in your pocket. Go out there, get a couple quick vapes. You're satisfied, go back in, finish your meeting, or whatever. But it's an example. The R80 pod by Wismec. Oh my God, yeah. In debtor's prison? Yeah, you might have to, Stephen. Yeah. I'll be fine. Oh, you're trying to convince the missus? Good luck, King Cobra. It's hard to convince the missus, especially if the missus doesn't vape. If the missus vapes, then maybe you can convince her. If she doesn't vape at all, it's going to be really hard for you to convince her that you want an SX Auto. You was thinking something was wrong with me. Well, Three Dog, there's always something wrong with me, you know. Yes, I shall, Saint. Thanks. Hopefully you found that website you was looking for. I think it's a little more expensive on that website, but they don't make them anymore. So there you go. Yeah, she don't vape. Yeah, King Cobra. Good luck with that. This is my suggestion. If you say something like, "Hey, babe, if I get you whatever she wants, you know, like if I get you this, can I go buy? Can I get myself an SX Auto?" And there you go. Or if Jazzy ever does any more waffles, I don't know if he is right now, but if he's doing a waffle, that's you're taking a chance, obviously. But if you win for less money, that's a win-win situation right there. And he does waffles over in the SX Mini Brotherhood group. So, and it was only like $11 a slot or $10 a slot if you buy like 4 slots. So that was a good deal. So say you buy 4 slots out of 10 or 11. That's a 40% chance of winning right there. That's pretty good odds. And, you know, just spread out your numbers and there you go. Buy stuff and don't tell her. There you go, John Q. Well, if you got a shared bank account, that's kind of hard to do. If your bank accounts are separate, then maybe you could do that. The missus will want a car. Well, yeah, that's a little extreme, Dave. You can't go, hey, I'll buy you a car if I can go get myself an SX Auto. I would be really surprised if she goes, no, I'll take the car, but you still can't get an SX Auto. I'd be like, really? Oh, good question, even. So, would you wait for the new Yeehee device that's coming out or get the one that's out now? I'm guessing that Jazzy's going to say go with the SX Auto just because the new one I don't think has got the same specs by any means. I don't even know if it's a auto squonk like that. It's not an auto squonker, I don't think. That new mod that's coming out. And if it is, hey, you know, I need to place around. I need to play around more with the X class. I honestly have not used this enough to say, hey, you know, I like this, I like that, because I just haven't used it enough yet. But you know, you can obviously put just about anything on top of here, which is cool. Oh, it is an auto? Okay, thanks, Jazzy. I didn't know if it was. I guess I didn't pay attention. I failed the class. You're just gonna wait for Scuba to send you one? Yeah, John Q. Yeah, wait on that. I'm still trying to send Breeze her gift, which I think was gonna happen this weekend actually. See, Cassie uses hers daily. There you go. Um, there you go. I don't know if she's way behind in chat, but there you go. Breeze is like, no problem. And I'm sorry, Breeze. I know it's taken a while. You know I've been sick as a dog. if even dogs get sick like that, but I'm getting a better enough to where even if I had to, I could walk to the post office. So there you go. You can do that, King. I don't think that they're going to stop producing the SX Auto anytime soon. If they do, if you see any hint of that, then you definitely want to watch out. My birthday is March 9th. Yeah. I don't even remember if Breeze told me what color coily tool she wanted.
My birthday's Monday.
Yours is Monday. I give you my negative $75 that's in my bank account. Munchkin's daughter's birthday is Monday. Red since blue is out. Oh, okay. Now, if I find another blue one, Breeze, I won't have. If I find another blue one, I will just send that, Breeze. But I'll get you the red one if not. There you go. Because I only had like one red. That'll be like, I mean, out of all of them, there was only one red. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my youngest son's birthday is in 5 days. Holy crap. There's too many birthdays in January. Goodness gracious. Some rusty skillets. I'm all skittled up. Skilleted up. Not skittled. Yeah, this is vaping great at 0.83. I got no problems with it. Really important that you read the resistance on these while it's cold, though. Goodness gracious, Pat. Here, Scuba, get your injection. It will kill your pain. He was just, if you had a dog that's sick for that long, I'd put him to sleep. That's messed up. I'm not going to have Scuba put down. I would hope not. I'll be on the next CSI or something. Ooh, even. That's a good question. Now, it depends. See, you're saying now, as far as flavor goes, and you gotta think about this. Anything small, like small vape pod related, this is great as far as that goes. When you're putting it up against something like the Trilogy, that's just a giant cloud chucking machine, there's no comparison between the two. What's up, Silent? I saw you got another Red Dead glitch. By God, you find one of those every day, don't you? I don't know how you do it, but if you're putting the Trilogy up against it, there's no comparison because this is a big cloud chucker, but yet it's still got good flavor because of how reduced the chamber is. So if this is built good, this flavor hits you in the face. It really does because you're whoa, how y'all doing? Hi, how y'all doing? If you build this good, it vapes really good. It really does. Yeah, I dropped the SX Auto on my keyboard and it went to full screen. Isn't that nice? Hey, Silent, if you want to play WW2, I'm down, man. I play the crap. I still play WW2. So if you need some help or some people need help with challenges on the World War II zombies, I'm down for that. Yeah, Infinite Warfare, I got everything done except the Mephistopheles challenge or whatever. That's the only one I'm missing to get the final piece. Cool. Yeah, World War II, I mean, I'd say out of all those maps, I love playing Shadowed Throne. Because that one has, like, glitches all over the place that they never fixed. If anything, they made them worse. And Darkest Shore is pretty cool. I know, there's a couple still left in there, even though they patched a couple of good ones. Oh, well. Yeah, Shadowed Throne, when I need to earn stuff, I go there because if I'm trying to build up XP, well, I'm already rank 1000 Master Prestige, so I can't go any higher, but if I'm trying to get crates or whatever to go buy more guns and stuff for multiplayer that I never used, then yeah, I'm stuck there. Y'all gonna have a difficult time getting on for a while. She's getting on a plane. Oh, getting off her plane. Wow. Yeah, the meeting has ended. Are you kidding me? My Zoom just kicked me out of my own meeting. Hold on a second. Okay, that was strange. Apparently, Zoom will kick you out if it thinks you're talking to nobody. And I was talking to nobody. So it said 40 minutes idle time. You're out of here. You can't. We're not going to let you talk to yourself for 40 minutes. We're kicking you out. Munchkin did it. There you go. She's been out and about for 10 days. Well, hopefully, Three Dogs, she got you a nice a gift. I can't believe Zoom, paid Zoom, kicked me out. It's like, really? Why do y'all care if I'm idle? I'm not idle. I'm talking. I have a live video on. That's not idle. Damn it. I got de-zoomed. Well, usually when I'm in here, I just put on my regular camera. I don't even worry about Zoom. But considering Speed was thinking about coming on, I left Zoom on just in case he did call in. But apparently, no. He didn't make it tonight, which that's fine. I don't think Munchkin could do it because I have, like, superpowers in Zoom. I'm always the host if I go in Zoom. I guess not, Three Dog. It don't like parties of one. Wow, Dave, I don't know what happened. Oh, I do too, Silent. That was fun, man. Those zombies are cool. I mean, they're, it's just better. The newer zombies, I never got into it. It's too confusing, honestly. To me, the Black Ops 4 zombies is so confusing with all the elixirs and crazy Easter egg steps. I never even did. I did like 2 of the Easter eggs out of all those. But World War II did them all. And I like being able to do hardcore and then the normal Easter egg, like, on Final Right. I like that they had 2 Easter eggs. That was pretty cool. So, or 2 endings. Did I like that gaming PC with the build in it? Oh, I've seen it before, Rich. I do appreciate you sending the link. I think it's quite expensive, but considering what you get, it's pretty cool. Yeah, World War II had more to do. There you go. It did have more to do. And I gotta agree with the Unbox Therapy guy. The Xbox one really isn't worth getting. The PS4 one would be because the Xbox one's Microsoft. Most of that stuff is cross-platform. because it's Microsoft. PS4 is not. So to have a computer that has a PS4 built into it, it's pretty cool. You can just swap, or you can dual screen it, which is pretty cool. Oh, the challenges were awesome. I honestly, Silent, believe it or not, you know, when I got the PlayStation, I switched over to it, and I just started. I already had World War II for Xbox, and when I got the PlayStation, I switched over, and I just forgot about the Xbox. So I have like all the challenges except one, and I mean one on the prologue for which is go to wave 25 without going down. That's the only thing I'm missing at all on World War II. On the Xbox, I'm missing a lot because I just didn't do it anymore. Have I got the Typhon? Oh, the Typhon. I do have a Typhon, Ian. I don't remember which version it is. Actually, Asbestos gave it to me. I honestly think the one I got is a GT2 probably. It's old. So if the GT4 is a newer one, I don't have that. That prologue one is hard. It is. I did the one without opening the mystery door to wave 25. That was not a problem, but without going down, I always get to like wave 23 or something and then get down because I get stuck on a stupid handrail or something. Because I'll run the zombies around in a pattern and I'll accidentally bump into a rail. And if that happens, you're dead. I mean, you're dead because they just swarm you. If you switch your play to see how, don't forget to switch it back. 3Dog, you're funny. Yeah, that happened to you. Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times, Silent. And now that I've played it on the Xbox a few times, it's going to be interesting to bring the PlayStation back up and play it because I'm going to be like, whoa, hadn't done this in a while. But I mean, that on the PlayStation, it's like riding a bike. I'll be right back there doing every glitch there was. I'm really surprised they never went and patched that Easter egg skip on Shadowed Throne, which is freaking awesome. I love just skipping all that. Going straight up to the boss. I have not even looked at the record to see who beat the record. I'm sure somebody did. But having that for a little while was pretty fun. Yeah, Shadow Throne's got, good lord, 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 easy glitches. Not including, no, there's 5, actually. And that's easy ones you can do on one map to get away from the zombies. So there you go. On top of the museum door. You can jump up really high in the theater. You can stand on that wood thing that's got the hole in it. You can jump up and stand on top of the airplane and shoot down right there at the where you get double tap. That's 5, I think, right there. Yeah, I bet you do, Silent. I have not played Ghost Recon even. Have not played Ghost Recon. Yeah, Steven, I agree with you there. With that T21 stuff that's coming out now, which technically most of the shops that I knew in Georgia were already pretty much, they weren't doing it like, if they thought you were anywhere near that age, they would card you anyway. But now that the T21's out, I think that's going to become.
Yeah, perfect.
That was a good cut. What would you use, an X-Acto knife? No. Oh. I have an X-Acto knife in the drawer. Now that that's down, I'm hoping, I really want to see some kind of law come out that makes them back off of us. You know what I mean? To leave us alone. But I can't see that happening. Really can't see that happening. Vaping's going to be under attack as long as it's something that's making money that's not making them money. Because, as I've said from the beginning, and everybody knows, It's always been about the money, and it always will be about the money. They don't care about your freaking health. They don't care if you're getting off cigarettes. They're worried about the money they're missing out on. That's all they're worried about. It's sad but true. Harry, I was in Georgia. Most every show that I ever did was in Georgia. I have recently, as of last year, at the middle of last year, moved to Virginia. I'm in Virginia now. I do know where Macon is. Macon was about 45-minute drive from where I lived. I was over in Loganville, which is not really far from Stone Mountain. I'm sure you know where Stone Mountain is if you were in Georgia at all. Because Stone Mountain, everybody knows in Georgia. Bless you a couple times. Yeah, but I'm really hoping that what's going to be interesting as far as vaping goes is when this PMTA stuff comes down. That's the key factor here. So we are in the crunch year now. When we get to May of 2020 is when the PMTAs have to be cashed in, unless there's some kind of postponement. Well, see, that's the problem, Stephen. The election comes after the PMTAs. So, is their current president, the Oompa Loompa we have right now, is he going to postpone the PMTAs till after the election, which would be a smart decision on his part, or is he going to let them ride through? Because if he lets them ride through, it's going to put all of vaping out of business pretty much. I mean, really everybody out of business because nobody can afford $1 million per flavor. There's no freaking way. So if it doesn't get postponed, he's going to have some really pissed off voters, and he won't be getting reelected. I can guarantee that. Yeah. The lawsuit will determine that. My news now comes from YouTube late at night. I watch YouTube late at night for all the news. That's what I just watch the breaking news. So anything that's like new and current, I miss out on it unless it comes out on Facebook. But I don't even do Facebook that much, to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people like use Facebook daily, all day long. I'm just not one of those people. Otherwise, I'd be in there posting in a group all the time. I just don't do it. Oh, John Q, you got that right. I did see all the stuff about Iran, so there's, it's almost, sometimes, I'm not saying the Iran thing is, but there's a lot of times when stuff happens when you go, I wonder if that happened just as a distraction. Or, I wonder if this happened as a distraction to keep them away from the impeachment, A lot of times that happens. There'll be something coming down that's really important against the president, and then all of a sudden, something real important happens over here, and then all the attention gets pushed away from that one thing over to that. And it's like, did that really happen randomly, or was that planned? The impeachment is the distraction. Now that might be true too, Breeze. It's like, which one's the real distraction here? Can he walk and chew gum? I don't know, King. I don't know. The impeachment happened to keep us away from the corruption. Yeah, I don't even get into politics, you guys. I really don't. I'm still shocked to even see what I'm just shocked about the whole thing, really. Dire thing, I agree with you there. They're not gonna have the votes, so they're gonna keep putting it off. Like, we got some stuff in our pocket, but they really don't. So I don't know. Kenny Chalk and Woo Gum. Make sure it's still getting juice. Yeah, look at there. It's still that cotton. The main reason I'm using this blue juice is so you can tell how much it's wicking. You can see that is very blue wick, so it's squonking exactly the way it's supposed to, and it's vaping the way it's supposed to. So I can't complain there. Why am I? Oh, there we go. Couldn't get the top back on. This is like to try and explain the vape off the SX Auto. It's either a restricted direct lung or a airy mouth to lung. That's the best way I could explain it. So that's why I was saying you can't really compare this direct lung dual coil behemoth 30 millimeter tank to a 14 millimeter little. But see, now this is a dripper, and drippers give you the best flavor, and small drippers like this give you even better flavor. So you gotta, it's there, man. Woo! That was a big hit. Wow, that's soft. You just turned on the Xbox. Everybody does that. It smells grape. It's okay. I'll turn it off soon. Okay. It's like vaping a kitten. I prefer this mouth to lung with the AF near. Whoa, with the. Oh, okay. So you like your airflow tight. I got you, Ian. A lot of people are like that. And you know what? To be honest with you, I started that way. And this is the problem, right? So say you're a mouth to lung vapor and you really enjoy mouth to lung. I would not encourage you, unless you're not happy with it, to go with a big, wide open, airy tank like this, because when you do, you get spoiled on this, and it's hard to go back to mouth to lung. You know what I mean? It's because you're searching for that giant, big, cloudy vapor production, full of flavor vape, and it's not the same as mouth to lung. I know when I was vaping mouth to lung, I really enjoyed it. It's more similar to actually smoking a cigarette because of the mouth to lung, the whole, and then inhaling and then exhaling, which is what a cigarette does. A cigarette's not direct to lung. I don't see how you would direct to lung a cigarette because of the filter, but unless you're, smoking, I guess, non-filter, maybe you could direct lung it, but, and there's still a lot of us, even on this channel right now. I know there's people on this channel right now that still smoke and vape. And that's fine. That's completely fine. I really don't understand why we have people that condemn other people because they still smoke. It's almost like, oh, you got cancer, you suck. Or you could get rid of cancer, but you still, I don't get it, man. I don't even know what a good comparison is. If you have a bad habit and it's something that you can't get away from, but you're doing better at it, at least you're attempting to do better at it, then that's great, man. That's freaking awesome. Why try to push somebody past what their living comfortable is? If vaping only is your only means, then then that's you. You shouldn't push. It's like pushing your beliefs on somebody else. You know what I mean? I don't expect people to push beliefs on me, so I don't expect other people to push, oh, you need to vape only and you can't smoke any cigarettes. No, that's not right. Is the SX getting louder? I'm probably getting closer to the microphone dire thing. That's probably what it is. I'm doing like David. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm in the microphone. You're exactly right, 3 Dog. That's right, Breeze. I just don't think that anybody should push their. What's up, Smez? I don't think it should be pushed on anybody. We discussed that. Don't do it. It's creepy. Why is it creepy, Munchkin? You don't like my voice like this? Do you even vape, bro? Well, I don't vap, Galaxy, but I do vape. Can you do Wolfman Jack without the accent? Dire thing, honestly, I haven't heard Wolfman Jack in so long, I could not tell you what Wolfman Jack sounds like. Do you even vape, bro? You are a dork, but I love you. My name is Cleveland Brown. I'm proud to be. No. Anyways, do I like biscuits and mustard? You know what I like really? You know, Three Dog, you'd be surprised. I like biscuits with sausage in them with mustard on top of the sausage. That is really good. You should try that. Do a fat hit. Galaxy, this is the problem. I've been sick for 10 to 12 weeks now. Doing a fat hit is, I mean, that's like telling Arm Vapor to do a fat hit and you see him, because it's going to make me cough. I can try, but it's going to make me cough. It is very good, Three Dog. Get you some sausage patties, cook them up, whether you like spicy or regular. Get you some biscuits, cut them in half, put the sausage on there, throw some mustard on it. I guarantee you're going to like it, Three Dog. If you like biscuits with mustard on it, try it with biscuits, mustard, and sausage. It is freaking phenomenal. How old am I? Galaxy, that would be 51 years old. I am an old bastard. What would my last meal be if I was on death row? Even. Good question. Honestly, I think my favorite out of anything is a ribeye steak, a giant ribeye steak, cooked medium, with a fully loaded baked potato and maybe some corn on the cob, and even throw on some mashed potatoes with some nice brown gravy on top of that. I'm gonna get hungry the more I think about all this stuff, and definitely some nice rolls. Ooh, I love rolls. Yeah, there you go. I've always, my favorite meal. I mean, pizza's great, but I love ribeye steaks. I can cook them all day long, and they come out really good when you sous vide them, which is what I do whenever I get them now. He's put thought into that. Yes, you would think. What about pudding? Pudding. No. I couldn't see me wanting pudding for a last meal. No. No. If I was going to have a dessert, it would be cookies and cream ice cream. I don't know why I'm leaning forward towards the mic now, because I know better. Y'all got me doing a habit now. Mr. Just Right is live right now. Oh, we're at 10 o'clock. No damn wonder. All right, well, Speed didn't make it tonight, but hopefully he makes it next week. I don't know if I'll have anything new. Hey, Michael, how's it going? I don't know if I'll have anything new by next week, but I guess what we will do, we're obviously going to rebuild the Voopoo Vinci RBA section again, because I think this did good, but it probably needs a little less wick. It came out good as far as the build goes. Just the draw's a little tighter than what I'm used to, and the trilogy's been working great for me. No problems there, and I think I'm gonna rebuild the trilogy next week for sure. I may end up having, depending on, I think the bitches of East Week are probably going to do a review on the Fatality M25, which they were having problems with, making juice just flood all over the place. She had an O-ring problem. I think Gail had an O-ring problem. I think she got that fixed. I don't know. They may be doing a show on it, hopefully. And if they can't get it built right, I'm going to do another show on how to wick the Fatality M25 correctly. And maybe if I can get it detailed enough, they'll get it built right and they won't have any more issues. Because when it's built right, you don't have any flooding or leaking or any. That don't happen. So, all right, guys. Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm gonna get off here. I'm sorry, Michael. Yeah, you're a bit late. Yeah, you came in right at the end of the show, but it wasn't a great show, Breeze. I flew by the seat of my pants tonight. But y'all have a great weekend. I am going to. We still got to take the tree down. We still have our Christmas tree up. It's January 10th. We need to get the Christmas tree down. And I will catch you guys same time next week at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday. And y'all have a great weekend and get you an SX Auto. You won't be disappointed. See y'all then. Have a good one. Peace.